All right, Advent of Code, day 7. Here we go. You land at the regional airport. All flights are currently delayed due to issues in luggage processing. Many rules your puzzle input are being enforced about bags and the contents, color-coded, specific quantities of other color-coded bags. No one wants to be responsible. Here are the rules. Light red bags contain 1 bright red bag, 2 muted yellow bags. These rules specify the required contents for 9 bag types. In this example, every faded blue bag is empty. Every vibrant plum bag contains 11 bags. If you wanted to carry it in at least one, if you have a shiny gold bag, if you wanted to carry it in at least one other bag, how many different bag colors would be valid for the outermost bag? In other words, how many colors can eventually contain at least one shiny bag? So contains equals stirs.each do stir first equals container out inners equals stir.split contain inners.split comma inners equals inners.split comma or contained by inners.each do and or inner equals or count bag type equals inner.scanf oh gosh, it has the bag and the bags. Scanf D space S contained def bag color bag stir dot split A B contained by bag type equals bag color of bag type out equals bag color out bag type out and then set dot gold contained by GCB equals to process equals this set dot new shiny gold while to process not empty GCB to process dot pop to process contained by to process dot each do B to process next equals no bag equals GCB bag contained by bag to process B if GCB include B. Puts GCB.count -1. $16 Bagster. 25? No, 27. Shoot. Inner dot split equals puts count type. What? Oh, contain no other bags. If stir dot include no other bags next. Yeah. 44. Zero. Puts contained by dot inspect. Oh my goodness. Puts out. What? Oh. Rest. I don't know how to. First space equals inner dot index. Count equals bag type equals inner first space. I don't think that's right. No. Okay, but that looks better. Shiny gold bag, if you wanted to carry it in at least one other bag, how many different bag colors would be valid for the outermost bags? In other words, how many colors can eventually contain at least one shiny gold bag? Shiny gold. puts contained puts bag white bronze, wavy black, pale crimson, dim coral. I don't know what's wrong. Shoot. Dot trim, just in case I messed that up. Dot strip. What the heck? Oh, I forgot the period. Inners dot what? Oh, that wasn't the issue. Oh, I don't know what my issue is. Well, let's try it on this test input. It worked. I got 4. No other bags. Puts stir. Dotted brown contains vibrant brown. Oh, okay, this is the issue. Strip. Terrible. How many individual eggs are required inside your shiny gold bag? Okay. Contains count equals inner dot Oh. Inner.toI contains out equals contains out bag type count. Total bags equals 0. Inside equals contains shiny gold. While not inside dot empty do bag count bags equals inside dot pop bags dot each do what did I put in? Bag type count. What do we do here? Equals 0. One shiny gold. One. Then what do? We total bags plus equals count contains bag type dot each do contained contained inside contained 0 contained 1 times count. Puts total bags. No, empty. Yes, I did mean empty question mark. Oh no. Plus equals count puts bags. Oh. Bag type, oh. Bag type count. There we go. Oh, that was so poor. No. 24868. Interesting. Why doesn't that work? Oh. I think I just I'm pretty sure this is right, but I just forgot to subtract 1. Not very good. Bummer. That was day 7. Oh, man, I totally forgot to stop the timer. Anyway. All right, let's go over what just happened, because this was very poor. All right, so let's go back to the problem. This was day 7, handy Haversacks. You land at the regional airport in time for your next flight. In fact, it looks like you'll even have time to grab some food. All flights are currently delayed to issues in luggage processing. Due to recent aviation regulations, many rules, your puzzle input, are being enforced about bags and their contents. Bags must be color-coded and must contain specific quantities of other color-coded bags. Apparently, nobody responsible for these regulations considered how long they would take to enforce. So we have rules like bright white bags contain 1 shiny gold bag, and muted yellow bags contain 2 shiny gold bags and 9 faded blue bags. These rules specify the required contents for 9 bag types. In this example, every faded blue bag is empty, every vibrant plum bag contains 11 bags. You have a shiny gold bag. If you wanted to carry it in at least one other bag, how many different bag colors would be valid for the outermost bag? How many colors can eventually contain at least 1 shiny gold bag? So what we do is we get our strings, and then we're going to have 2 maps. For part 1, we just need this contained by, which basically says like a dark olive bag is contained inside a shiny gold bag, using that example. Then I define this little helper bag color because the way like I'm going to split this string is I'll end up with like muted yellow bags and shiny gold bags, but then also 1 bright white bag and also 6 dotted black bags with a period at the end. And so that's frustrating. And so because there might be like a comma or possibly an S at the end of bags, when I get this sort of string, I'm just going to split it into 3 things and then combine the first 2 to get the bag color. So for each string, I'm going to split on the word contain with the spaces around it, get the bag color for the outer bag. Then the inner bags, I'm going to split on comma, which really can happen here. I'm going to skip if the string has no other bags. But I'm going to say that the outer bag is contained by nothing, or the outer bag contains nothing. And then for each of the inner strings, when I call split here, that gives me something like this, where I have 2 vibrant plum bags, but with a space at the end. And so I want to strip that, which really killed me, because then I couldn't figure out how to like just split once. I should have just Googled it. Ruby split. I'm sure it takes an extra argument. Yeah. If I just do A, B, C dot split on space, it returns 3. But if I pass a limit, it just splits on the first one. I should have just done that, because then this is just like for count and bag type equals inner dot split 2. So I put so for each of these bags, I get the first space, and then the bag type is everything after that first space, whereas the count, I don't even need to get the stuff before it, because 2i just goes into like the first non-digit character, which is nice. Then I get the bag color from the type. For part 2, I'm going to say that each bag contains, this array will have an array of 2 element tuples of the bag type and the count. But critically for the contained by bit, I add it to the list of bags that contain this bag here. So then to count how many things the shiny gold bag is contained by, I start with this set, and I want to add, I have shiny gold to process, and for every bag I add it to the set. I add it to the set. I pop an element from the stack, I add it to our set, and then I get all the things that that bag is contained by, or an empty array if it's not contained by anything. And then I add that to the list of things to process if we haven't processed it yet. And then I put the count out at the end. -1 though, because we already have shiny gold, and that's not included. Meanwhile, for part 2, we want to keep track of, if we have one shiny gold bag, how many bags are inside of it. And so for this, we have 0 total bags, but inside, we're going to keep track of like all the things that we have inside and how many of those. And so we have one shiny gold bag. So we get the bag type and the count. We add that that number of bags to our total bags, because again, we start with shiny gold, we have to subtract 1 at the end. Oops. And then for everything that bag contains, this is what one instance of it will contain. And so it has that same bag type, but then we need to multiply the count by how many of the outer bag we have. And we just do that until we run out. And that gets us our answers. Was it 148? Yeah, cool. It's getting pretty expensive to fly these days, not because of ticket prices, because of the ridiculous number of bags you need to buy. The actual rules have a small chance of going several levels deeper than the example, even if the nesting becomes topologically impractical. How many individual bags are required inside your single shiny gold bag? Yeah, so that is that. December 7th, 2020 solutions. And that's it. Advent of Code, day 7.